I recently played through a horror game based on an oil rig where you have to face cosmic Lovecraftian horrors in order to survive. Of course, I'm talking about the Iron Rig DLC for Dredge. Not Still Wakes the Deep, actually. But it's weird that this is the second time I've done this bit for a Dredge video. The Iron Rig is the second DLC for Dredge, and it had me reface my biggest fears from the base game, as well as introducing a lot more to be afraid of. What you shouldn't be afraid of is subscribing to the channel, so you can keep up to date with the videos I make on games similar to this. Dredge was one of my favourite games from recent years, as it made me face my fear of the ocean head on, so let's see if the Iron Rig is just as terrifying. Enjoy. Ow, of course I crashed literally immediately. And I think that's in both DLCs. I've immediately just crashed when I pulled out the dock. Right, so the new DLC is obviously a little less obvious than the last DLC's giant red circle covering this whole area here. A lot more subtle, which is nice. We are heading just straight north. Oh, there it is. Well, that's good that you can kind of see it. I assume that's it. This giant oil rig looking silhouette. It's like the lighthouse you can literally see from anywhere on the map, I'm pretty sure. I feel like they wanted to do a similar thing where, like, no matter where you go, you'll always see the oil rig. Come on. What's this box? Was this box always here? Ironhaven crate. No, that's new. I was like, I don't remember there being a box. Last DLC, I was talking about the ocean terrifying type games. Oh my god! I was in the middle of talking. Oh my god! Oh, why is he here? Why is he here? Oh no! I was in the middle of talking. Oh. Oh, I forgot that this game could be mildly terrifying. Why is the Leviathan here? He's not meant to be here. That's not fair. You can't just throw him at me like that. Can I dock? Is there anywhere I can dock? Can I dock here? Oh my god, I can. I'm safe. That threw me. I was in the middle of talking about stuff and the Leviathan just shows up. I don't know if that's meant to happen, like scripted for this moment in the DLC, or if that was just a random happenstance. He's just around this area. Jesus Christ. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Don't have to be so poetic when describing this, you know. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig. The boss is gonna dock or pay for sure if he shows up. The drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundational stuff laid out, but we've been running into some nasty supply issues. The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing. I'm sure it's nothing to do with the giant Leviathan monster we saw about 5 minutes ago. Let's just ignore that. I wouldn't normally ask for a surveying help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I map the last known coordinates of these ships on your map? Well, funnily enough, I do already have one. So there you go. I don't know if it's a good idea having the net just active all the time. Oh. Oh, it's a fucking whale. It's always the fucking whales. That's 3 times I've been jump scared by a whale playing this game. I hate this. Oh, the whales, the whales. Oh, he's just hanging out. He's chill. God, he's the worst. I have seen a green mullet before. Oh, the whale's making... The whale doesn't usually stick around for this long. That's concerning. Why is the whale just hanging around for so long? Is the whale the enemy? Oh, it's orcas! Oh, the orcas usually attack boats. Maybe I shouldn't get close. Alright, I'm leaving. That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Oh, so is it like a base building element? I guess that might be cool. I'd maybe decide what gets built. Who knows? That should be working order, but I just checked the storeroom. Looks like, how did you not? Oh my god, you are the most unprepared oil rig ever. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested about the local fish species. Quietly. Who are you? Ah, the angler turned courier. Isn't that right? I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Luckily for you, I have another box. This guy's a fucking weirdo. I don't trust anyone who's interested in the monsters that live here. Build a science lab. I thought this was an oil rig. What kind of oil rig has a science lab? I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently this biofuel generator, it's some new tech the Corps wants us to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Let me guess, I have to supply you with fish to supply the biofuel, huh? Is this how this is gonna work? You can add wow, what a surprise. There you go, have a single fish. Do I need more than just one fish? Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy, would it? So I think the scarlet prawns are new, and so is the leeching prawn, which again, they do an amazing job of just making all the aberrations just seem like the worst fucking things ever. The crushing compactor clunks to life. The sound of pneumonic pistons and strained squelching soon gives way to the stuttering sound of distant gears. A large capsule drops from the chute, labeled waste. Though it's clear, today is not a reading day. I swear to God. Though it's clear what through. It's gonna end stream. I'm fucking. I can't read for shit today in a game that's mostly just reading. 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. I'm sure this won't cause any terrible problems at all, or anything buried deep underwater like an ancient evil or god or something. Yeah, that looks normal. That's how drilling normally goes. Yeah, and then, yeah, the black ooze always comes up. Just always happens. Nothing weird about that. Hey, based on my 2 experiences with oil rigs, this game, and Still Wakes the Deep, this is normal. This is very normal to drill into the ocean floor and have some weird fucked up shit come out of it. We've broken through. We're underway at last. And what about the huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drill for now. We would be remiss in our duties if we didn't survey the area, gather some data. In that vein, I have something for you, fishermen. Wow, I'm just a random guy that showed up to this place, by the way. Like, they're not paying me. They've not even asked my name. They're just like, hey, go collect our stuff, fuel our machinery, and also go to this giant crack filled with evil, dark ooze. Oh, why is it still so dark? 4 a.m.'s usually not this dark. Hold on. I'm not going outside when it's dark and scary. Who do you think I am? They definitely peaked with the angler, I think, being the scariest one. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff to dredge. It's almost like that's the name of the game. Oh, an anchovy. Anchovies are great. I love a good anchovy. I can't imagine an abhorrent anchovy. Like this little tiny thing, and it's just, it's somehow made to be terrifying. I'm very curious about how they're gonna do that. So apparently there's goop everywhere. What is this stuff? Press F for the, oh, it's one of these ones. That's a cool new way of fishing. Also, I know that's a real fish. I've seen one of these fish before. Never knew what it was called. But goddamn are they not the weirdest fucking thing ever. The Tully Monstrum. Like, I'm gonna have a look at what they really look like. Oh, wait. It's a prehistoric fish. Oh, and what the fuck is this? An axiomatron. Ew. I don't like the fact that it's like weird hands that it just looks like a claw coming up to grab me. I'm not a fan of that. I've not seen one of those before. Oh, that's horrifying. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but goddamn is that horrifying. Okay, so he He just wants a normal one of these. You sure you don't want this xenomorph looking guy with 2, 3 mouths? I do like the build animation is just really satisfying. I'm gonna be honest. I really like it. An osteoration. Again, I think that's a prehistoric fish. So it's a little bit fucked up. Actually, well, there's a couple of areas I can go to. I'll go to the one down here. Yeah, this goopy little area. This primordial ooze. Oh, that's how they're gonna make anchovies weird and fucked up. They're just gonna make them a rat king, aren't they? In their numbers, they will rise. Of course they'll make it weird. They always find a way. No matter what it is, they find a way to make the fish fucked up. Oh, this is so much worse than just the islands. Because there's just nothing around you. Yeah, at least like the islands at night, you've got stuff nearby. This rig, just emptiness. Hopefully my pots. There we go, sea cucumber. A cerebral crab. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll take him as a little extra. He's just a little extra guy. Hey bud, I have your cucumber. The scientist looks taken aback. He consults some papers on his desk. Remarkable. Some of these species. Have you caught these before? They haven't been seen outside the fossil record since, well, ever. I did say they were going to be prehistoric. We're going to find a dinosaur at the end of this. That'll be cool. I'll run some tests on these. The scientist is interrupted by the foreman outside. Engage reverse gear. Get that drill out of there. This is just going to cause even more problems. Just leave it where it is. You've already done enough. What did I say? Where are we going now? The Gale Cliffs, what a surprise! The next area in the story. Could have seen that one coming. As I was saying, I run some quick tests on these specimens, though from the sounds of things, you may have some additional samples to gather. There's another whale. That one's more chill. Oh, he's sparkly. That's cute. Oh, don't crash. That's how they get you. They distract you with the shiny whale. Oh, this journey's a lot further than I thought. My sense of scale is not great, I'm gonna be honest. I really thought I'd be able to make this before now. Oh god, are my lights even on? I don't even think my lights are on. There we go. Now it's less scary. Ho-ho! You better watch out. I'm not afraid anymore. Now I've got my tiny wee lights on. I just love that they just add stuff to the back of your boat. It's very cool. Right, let's absorb some primordial ooze, shall we? It's like Eats a Pizza from Mario Party 3. That is my very specific reference for anyone who gets that. Should I be clearing it all? I really don't know. Be environmentally friendly. Clear up your local primordial ooze today. Have you collected that canister of containment yet? Just call it goop. Don't be a weirdo. Just call it goopy, oozy, goopy goodness like the rest of us. Thank you. If you saw anything noteworthy about the liquid, it doesn't let on. Mutations are present in almost all species, and fish certainly no exception. In my years of study, I've seen fish with extra fins, eyes, even heads. Occasionally they can be influenced by external factors, but only exceptional. So I don't think that's kind of what would, like, I know mutations are normal, but I feel like a see-through fish with like 1,000 extra teeth. Not that normal. Is there a, there's, actually yeah, we'll go straight down first. What the fuck is that? Oh god! Oh god! Oh Christ! What the fuck is that? What was that? the panic there. I just heard weird noise and I was like, oh, let's go check it out. What was... Oh, God. New monsters. I wasn't expecting it to be completely new monsters that just roam around the base areas. That's not good. I don't want that. What is that? What is that little guy? Oh, he's making me more insane. I was just staring at this little guy like, oh, he's kind of cute. Dark ooze gathers in your vessel. I've just been here for like 5 minutes. Why is dark ooze gathering? What is going on? Leave me alone. The fuck was that? Oh, dolphins. I was gonna be like, oh, finally a nice creature in the ocean. Dolphins are just as terrifying as most other giant fish, if not more. Dolphins are like weirdly terrifying. Look into it. I think we'll do a little bit of sleeping. Actually, we should be fine. We're in the baby base area. We'll be fine. I'm sure nothing bad comes out at 4 a.m., huh? Don't turn out the light now. Don't turn out the light as soon as I say nothing bad happens at 4 a.m. Oh, a nautilus. That's cool. A clutching nautilus? Oh, it's a hand. I was like, what's different about that? That looks fairly normal. That's just a hand. Oh, God. That's horrifying. Don't give me another one. I guess I have the left and right hand now. A Salsina. I hate what that looks like. Oh my, I'm gonna regret looking this up, aren't I? A Cthulhu-like creature crawled the depths of ancient oceans. Don't describe it like that, please. Don't say it's Cthulhu-like. Is it, how big is it meant to be? Oh. I thought it was gonna be massive. Yeah, the fossil was 3 centimeters wide. It was fucking like that big. Oh, it's literally named Solacina Cthulhu. Is like the scientific name for it. That's cool. That's great. Smell of, oh, why is it infected? Oh God, I don't know what it's doing, but I'm just getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. It's gone. That's such an ominous message to find. This game is sometimes nice and relaxing when you're just sailing a beautiful ocean and a giant monster doesn't come up and kill you. And then you see the Leviathan like 10 meters away from you and you shit yourself and it's terrifying. Or a whale jumps out at you. You know, the usual stuff that happens. Hey bud, we have this fucking thing for you. And the Nautilus? Oh, the Nautilus rotted. More like the Rotilus. That wasn't anything. Oh. And now I just wait for my crab pot to be done gooping. The atmospheric sound effects in this game are just the worst. That manta ray thing has shown up once and then never again. I don't quite know why. I spoke too soon. Oh God. Oh God. What the fuck is it? What does it do? Oh, it's faster than everything else. I mean, not by much, but it's still at least a little bit of a threat. At least it's a little bit of a threat in that it's not completely left behind by your normal swim speed. Jesus Christ, asking you shall receive, goddamn. Right, there's your Nautilus, and there's your Trilobite. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures. From each, in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red. Others contain a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Oh, I don't want that. Oh. Well, it appears we have awoken the Kraken. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So it's really here. Fisherman, I had a student. She was developing some technology. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to... Don't ever try and emulate a language that you don't fully understand. Don't do that. That's an ancient, evil, deep language. It's never a good thing. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's method. So, leveraging my role, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away to Stellar Base. Oh, I assume she's the one that was made. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. She's the one at I assume the old fortress. They've added a lot of new types of whales. Because that's just straight up a blue whale. Oh, there we go. A sanguine shark. I don't even know what it's meant to look like. It's a lot of flaps. Truly, truly beautiful. Oh, is that... Are you chill? Are you chill, bud? I thought that was another, manta ray. No, he's just a chill, mutated whale shark with a glowing belly. I'm sure he's fine. I don't know what that is. I'm very curious, though. It's gone. I don't know what it was, but it's gone. Oh, God. Something burst out of the goop there. Made me shit myself. We're fine. See? See? Nothing happened. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. The Ironhaven Corporation has been constructing a drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping with that, I suppose. You have any idea what they're even doing? Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. Ironhaven Corporation head scientist seems to know you. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. But I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. I heard whispers through the door of the office. Saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk and dust torn up. Cool, he's trying to summon Cthulhu or some other equivalent god monster. Tell me about the defensive tech you're working on. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defensive system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. But essentially, they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast one word. Flee. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to build them. Perfect. The amount of stuff that we're like, oh, we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do... And it's just, there's so much stuff that we need to do. It's mad. What the fuck was that? Was that another whale? I think it was another whale. They've really upped the whales. And I feel like it's specifically to scare me, as I have been known to get jump scared by the whales. That's just a normal-ass fish, right? Oh, no. Oh, a mahi-mahi. Aren't they Hawaiian? Why the fuck is a tropical fish all the way out in this shithole? I mean, it's dark, but I'm not too concerned about Stellar Basin. The only thing that can hurt me here, I think, is big guy in the middle. And he doesn't move much, so we're pretty chill. Alright, so I want to do defenses first. What are defenses? The things you put around the garden. Ba-doom. I like that one. Honestly, I'm proud of that one. Droning voice against the sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal down to the deep. Oh, that gets rid of our old tentacle friend. He was just hanging out, honestly. Yes, remarkable. The power spikes. Fishermen don't forget about those samples. He walks away, muttering something about modulating voices and waves. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grate at the ears. Right, science lab. Let's hand in our last couple of samples. This little guy and this little key. The scientist arranges the specimens, now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity. Final stage of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpse on the bench jolt in unison. Slackened muscles are arched and tense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Do you know anything more of the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful, aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed specimens that were previously thought to be extinct. I'm discovering strange creatures in contaminated areas. Oh, what do they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced by swirling blackness in your mind's eye. The problem with undescribable horrors, of like Lovecraft, is that when you picture them, they become very describable. Don't get me wrong, doesn't make it any less scarier. A big fucking fish is just as, if not more terrifying than an otherworldly god, at least to me. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to the auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. Oh, have I spoke to this boy before? Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig. No, I haven't seen this boy before. A stern-looking man in a suit. But sir, the sea floor here, it shouldn't have been disturbed. This whole rig is built in some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involved locals just to save your own hide? You who put this whole operation in jeopardy? Enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. I'm sure this will be fine. Don't worry about it. See? Nothing went wrong this time. Oh, wait, no, never mind. The exact same thing happened yet again. Who could have seen that coming? The man in the suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. After that, I don't want you to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. What a dick. Is there like a non-awkward place to put him? This is the most annoying shaped fish I've ever seen. There's just nothing it works with apart from maybe itself, but even then that's a pain in the arse. Right, so we have fleet services, we have a box for you. Alright, we'll get to work on the fleet services. Very nice. What do we get? Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. A new hull? Well, don't fucking mind if I do. I finally have something to spend this money on. I have fucking, what, 12 grand? It's pretty good for a fisherman fighting the unspeakable horrors. That's what we like to see. Oh my god, look at all that space. And still, nowhere good to put this stupid fucking fish, huh? Oh, damn. That looks really cool. I love the visual aspects of the upgrade as well. And I guarantee you the explanation of what is happening there won't actually help me understand why it's happening. I didn't get jump scared that time. I didn't get jump scared. I better. I've overcame my fear of random whales. Fuck yeah, let's go. I really shouldn't just be hanging out here, huh? I'm leaving. I was just hanging out, fishing in the middle of the hell spawn area. It's fine, don't worry about it. Into the mangroves. Oh, I forgot how much of a ball ache this area is to navigate. God, I've not missed this area. At least the monster shouldn't be kicking about, right? We killed that motherfucker, did we not? A Ziphicantus? Is that what that is? God, my brain took a while to figure out what that was saying. Probably a prehistoric creature based on the rest of them, but just a fucking nightmare. Boreasipsis. That's not how you pronounce that in any way whatsoever. Boreapsis. Boreapsis. Can I not? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I really like that. That's a cool. That's like it looks very much like the Ghost Leviathan from Subnautica. Like some of the aberrations are like the most nightmarish, horrifying creatures you've ever seen, and some of them are just kind of pretty. Primordial. That's cool as fuck. God damn, that one's nice. Again, some of the coolest shit you've ever seen, and then just hell. Just the worst things ever. There's also noises that I don't like. I'm leaving. I don't want to be in there. The noises are the worst part, because I don't know where they're coming from, and it makes me very, very nervous. The aberrations are definitely the best, but what the fuck? Is that a crocodile? That was unexpected to see. I'll be honest. Do you want to know the difference between crocodiles and alligators? It's a fun fact for you. Alligators will see you later, whereas crocodiles, they'll see you in a while. I love that stupid joke. It's getting like might be my favorite joke, and it's so dumb and nobody ever laughs. But I love it so much. Where is my safety? Oh god, there we are. We're fine. Just ignore the blood red sky and everything will be okay. Right, so you wanted this little fucker and then this big fucker. With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood. He places the specimens into a large metal chamber. A motor runs briefly and the pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. The Elder? No, don't say the Elder. That doesn't sound good. He flips a large switch and the metal chambers begin to spin. Needles etch onto a graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something. Scratched out at a speed, a dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet. Pure. We'll need more. Down. Deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. Sir, I don't think we really should. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery drill. Yeah, we go again. Oh god. What's that noise? He's back. Oh. That's not the same thing as before. That looked like the Leviathan. Or two of them, yeah. As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence on all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows, hands grip railings, trying to be, yeah, I would be shitting myself as well. Gonna be honest. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all our material shipments, and now it's coming for the rig. A murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still's a long way to go, but you can't be serious, surely. Not with that thing in the water there. Our lives are in danger, and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. He's insane. What the hell are we doing? This drill, whatever's down there, we should. That's what I've been saying from the beginning. Don't fuck with nature, especially water. It's bad. Fisherman, you've got to help us. He won't listen to reason. I mean, I'm not the person to ask for help, seeing as I'm the one who also unleashed ancient evil at the end of this game. Technically that hasn't happened yet, but we'll ignore that. We can't shut down the drill ourselves, not without repercussions from the corporate following us for the rest of our lives. But if it were to be damaged by a force, oh my god, don't tell me I'm trying to lure the creature in destroying. Why do I have to be the bait? You walk the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels is said to be securely fastened. A bunch of cables travels from a black box up the heights of the tower. The black box has a number of empty slots on the top, one of which has the module inserted into it. It's labeled flee. Oh. Considering this is her invention, perhaps the researcher of Stella Mason could have some advice. Okay. Oh, I've just realized he is literally, yeah, he is now cowering insane. Right, this guy is, yeah, things are not going well for him. Oh, it's so blood red over here. Oh, a giant dragon. That sounds cool as fuck. But I don't like the way it looks. I mean, I've said that about most of the fish in this game. Including this guy. Oh god, I hate you. An angry sounding bird. Hey buddy, you're not looking too hot, I'll be honest. Right, so we need a sea scorpion. We need another, oh wait, we can actually ask him if he's okay. Rude as I am, I'm just like, is he okay, bud? I just don't really care. Let's actually see how he's doing. The inevitable conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hands shading his eyes from the harsh lights above. Our work almost complete. That's my scientist impression. Yeah, he's not doing good. I think this is new, right? Yeah, what the fuck is that? I'm not even gonna try and pronounce these prehistoric ass names. All I know is these fish look very funny. Oh my, ew. I don't like you. Ew. Why is this a thing? Oh god, that was, it's so bulbous and gross. And then we'll go back. Why can I not see the rig? Where is the, oh, I'm going, that, I can't see the rig because I'm going in the complete opposite direction. That would make a lot of sense, yep. Here's your last couple of things for you. Hope you enjoy them. With shocking speed, he rushes towards the table, grabbing at the corpses. That's a good sign. Always good when he rushes. Oh! That was very unexpected. They've hinted at like fish people before, but they've never outright shown a fish person. The shape that bursts through the blackboard barely resembles a scientist, no longer meek and cowed, now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. With a sickening crunch, he bites down into the scorpion's carcass, black liquid dripping from his mouth. Great sound design, by the way. Absolutely amazing sound design. Horrifying, but amazing. His terrible head snaps up to lock eyes with yours. A feral cry rises from his lungs, forming an accusatory scream with freshly born claws pointed in your direction. With his limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles towards the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. He's gonna fucking just leap. Sploosh. Cool. Yeah. Fuck. I don't know what I can say to that. That's amazing. The aberrated form of the scientist crashes through the glass, diving out beyond the deck of the platform, down, hitting the water, then disappearing into the deep. We did it. Yay. We saved the scientist. Maybe. I don't... Good for him. I don't fucking know. I guess he's gone. And then, yeah, we just carry on like fucking nothing happened. No one wants to talk about that. It's just gonna happen and then we go. Cool. That's fine. We're just gonna pretend that there was never a scientist to begin with. It's weird. It's a research facility for science and understanding, but they didn't have any scientists on board. Mad. I don't know how that happened. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. They don't have to pay his pension. See, I'm helping out the company. I'm a hero. Hello, other scientists. I mean, only scientist. We have not discovered any other scientists at all. We didn't just see a fishman jump off into the water. You're the only scientist we have discovered, not your colleague at all. How you doing? Put the defenses on the rig. Oh, I hope they worked. Yeah, they worked. Good. It's always nice to have additional data points. How do I turn them off? Found their conscious, have they? I suppose they're wanting it to look like an accident. I don't have a pleasingly elegant idea, actually. We don't have to sabotage the defenses in a traditional sense. If you recall, they emit a soft word, flee, at the moment they're broadcasting a warning. Oh, change that to attack or whatever. I have other recordings of other words. Instead of a warning, it could broadcast an invitation. I don't like the way you put it as invitation rather than like order. There's one particular I refer. Okay, rise is also bad. That's not a good word as well. I don't like. It implies like coming up from the depths below rather than just like a nice attack that doesn't hurt anybody. I'm using balloons with the module. You have to assemble it installing to the top of the black tower. So I need one of you, and I need one of you. You remove the old module and insert a new one. As it clicks into place, the sound from the tower changes into a deep rumble. Did I forget that I'm also here? Like, should I not have left before this? Have I, or at least evacuated everybody on board? Oh! The Leviathan's helping? Or she's a friend? Okay, everyone evacuated, that's fine. Except me? Am I still there? I am still here. Cool, they just left me behind. Fuck me, I guess. With the last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill tower, the executive boards his helicopter. Rotors already spinning. Oh! Never mind, not everyone was evacuated, just the executive. Fuck the rest of us, am I right, fellas? Is everyone alright? All accounted for in the factory. Yep, foundry's fine. I guess we'll wait for our airlifts out of here. There's no way I'm traveling anywhere by boat. Yeah, I'll sit tight for now. Fishermen, the main buildings are mostly undamaged, so if you still need— oh, this is just like a— hey, this is still here. You can still use all of the shops and stores and upgrades and all that if you want. The DLC's over, but we're still kicking about. Hey, overcome the rig's defenses. And I believe that's everything. That was good. That was a lot of fun. A lot better than the Pale Reach. Like, I like the Pale Reach, don't get me wrong. But there was more to this DLC than there was to the Pale Reach. Like, revisiting other areas, there was a couple of new monsters, or at least one new monster, being the weird manta ray thing that chased me. Don't know what that was about, but it was there. But it was cool, it was cool. I think that's everything. What a wild ending. And another cliffhanger. I really do hope they return to this storyline in a future DLC so it can get wrapped up. The Iron Rig was a great bit of extra content, which told a really fun story and introduced some pretty cool building mechanics, and added in more nightmare fish for me to find. Definitely an improvement on the Pale Reach, which I still did really enjoy, so I can't wait to see what Black Salt do next. And if you want to see what I do next, then make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.